Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Tuesday, August 23rd, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. A tropical wave located about 750 miles east of the Lesser Antilles is producing disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity. According to the U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami, interests in the Lesser Antilles, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico should monitor the progress of this system. Dry air is expected to slow development during the next couple of days, while the disturbance moves westward to west-northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. However, environmental conditions could become more conducive for development late this week when the system is expected to move near Hispaniola and the southeastern and central Bahamas. An Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft was scheduled to investigate the system today if necessary. The system has a 50% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone during the next 5 days. Meanwhile, a low-pressure area associated with a tropical wave was centered about 300 miles southwest of the southern Cape Verde Islands. The associated showers and thunderstorms are well organized. However, recent microwave satellite data suggests the system has not yet developed a well-defined circulation. According to forecasters, a tropical depression could form tonight or on Tuesday as the system moves westward to west-northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour over the eastern tropical Atlantic Ocean. The Honourable Mark Brantley is reminding that part and parcel of what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs does is to partner with foreign governments to provide training opportunities for nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis. Minister Brantley is urging the Federation's young people to take advantage of these opportunities.
The government of Morocco, for example, through our discussions with them, have offered 20 scholarships. 20 for students to go there. Take advantage. We have the Swiss government offering scholarships. The government of Georgia, not Georgia in the United States, but Georgia in Europe, offering scholarships. We have Mexico offering scholarships. Please take advantage of these opportunities. It is very hard for poor people to have to go and stand in front of the bank to borrow money so that their children can go off to be the best that they can be. So when you have these opportunities, please take the opportunity. The world now is your oyster, particularly our young people. The world is yours. It is not like perhaps when I was young, not so long ago. And when that was the case, we had a situation where these opportunities did not exist. They exist now. And so I invite you to take advantage of them.
The most recent scholarship awardees were 12 nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis, 8 who received the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Taiwan scholarships, and 4 who were awarded by the International Cooperation and Development Fund earlier this month received scholarships to pursue bachelor's and master's programs in Taiwan. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Summer Job Attachment Program came to a close on Friday, August 19th at the department's conference room. Director of Agriculture, Keith Lee Amory, delivered brief remarks during that ceremony.
I'm quite happy that you stayed the course, and I'm really hoping that you use the knowledge that you have gained from this in your future endeavors.
Speaking on behalf of the 23 participants was Makibu Tross. He gave an overview of the 6-week program and thanked the Ministry of Agriculture for affording the participants the opportunity.
I would personally say that this program is one that is very helpful and should be continued throughout the generations, because the experiences that we have gotten here and the lessons that we have learned are invaluable and priceless.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn, commended his team for hosting the program.
I'm very, very heartened that the ministry has been able to facilitate this program to assist you all in this small way. And I would hope that some of you will come back, because I know at the beginning of the program, you all are always asked if you're interested in agriculture. But all of you cannot be interested because we cannot take all of you either. So the persons who are interested and will be coming back to us, we will be happy to welcome you. Those of you who would not be coming back to us, we wish you well in whatever endeavor you are going into. So once again, commendation to the staff for the hard work over the past weeks. Commendation to you for your hard work and your determination and your enthusiasm. And once again, I would like on behalf of the ministry to wish you well in all of your future endeavors, whether it be at school or whether it be at work.
The participants learned various skills from components of the Department of Agriculture, including the Extension Services, Agro-Processing Unit, Marketing Unit, Department of Fisheries, Veterinary Services, and the Abattoir Division. Still to come, government to consider proposals for building bridge linking St. Kitts and Nevis. We'll have the details after this break.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But a warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Welcome back. Proposals are being considered by the federal cabinet to construct a bridge to connect St. Kitts and Nevis, which will bring a greater ease of travel between the twin islands. At the recent Discussions for Prosperity Town Hall meeting in St. Peter's, St. Kitts, Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honorable Ian Liburd, announced that there are two proposals awaiting consideration by the Cabinet of Ministers, which could see the much-talked-about bridge come to fruition. He committed as the Minister of Public Infrastructure to drive that initiative, saying he has the full support of the entire cabinet and the Minister of Finance, Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris. Minister Liburd said that this project will bring the peoples of the islands closer together and facilitate greater inter-island travel. He referenced plans that the federal cabinet already has of alternating meetings between St. Kitts and Nevis. Officials also point to a predicted increase in economic activity and suggested that a greater distribution of such will take place between the two islands if there is a bridge. Minister Liburd expects the project to be completed before the end of the Government of National Unity's first term, which constitutionally ends in 2020. The Royal St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force Regiment hosted a carrier fair at the War Memorial in Charlestown on Friday, August 19th. Commanding officer for the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force, Donald Brooks, explained what was taking place at the carrier fair.
The regiment consists of A and B company. What you're seeing here are elements of the B company. Right? What we are doing today is to sensitize the general public as to the capabilities and the skills that exist within the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force. We have the Coast Guard, just behind of me. We have the Infantry Regular Force, and then we have also the reserves. The reserves for this afternoon, they are showcasing the capabilities, the skill set that exists within the military. For example, we have persons who are architects. We have persons who are carpenters, masons. We have pilot along with us today. We have medics. Okay. Now for the reserve, it consists of persons who are working, but who decide that they want to serve the country on a whole. Okay, so that can be done. All right. You can have your full-time job, but you can still serve in the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force Reserve.
The force is currently hosting a 2-week training camp at the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School and hosted the carrier fair as one of the activities for the camp.
One of the activities for this camp was to come and have a career fair so that we can encourage especially young persons to be a part of the military. It's an exciting career. It's a career that you can in the future be proud of.
Commanding officer of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force, Captain Donald Brooks. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, says his Team Unity administration will restructure the People's Employment Program PEP into a genuine skills training and empowerment program STEP. To help accomplish this, the Team Unity government is accessing grant funding from the Caribbean Development Bank to restructure PEP into STEP. Over the next 5 years, the government intends to spend more than $25 million on technical and vocational training Training and Training (TVET) to facilitate the transition of PEP beneficiaries into established jobs. STEP is expected to provide them with Level 1 and Level 2 skills in practical areas such as air conditioning, carpentry, construction, and joinery. This investment is expected to create a new cohort of homegrown entrepreneurs and provide a ready stream of local workers, thus minimizing the need for immigrant labor to fill positions at the Park Hyatt, Koi Resort and Residences, Embassy Suites by Hilton, and other exciting developments that are to open soon in the Federation. Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris says in revamping PEP to STEP, people will be training to be their own businessmen and businesswomen. If you are on the PEP, you will have to do some work for the PEP money, Prime Minister Harris told the audience at the August 16th Discussions for Prosperity Town Hall meeting at St. Peter's Community Centre on St. Kitts. And that concludes this evening's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.
Of my birth, Green City, Nevis.
Truly, one of the few places that has an untouched beauty that has captivated the hearts of many. Nevis is everything you imagine.